when you were creating your company, what was the process like?
A bit different to being a freelancer, I got to say. So I've been as well as being employed for most of my life, I've also been a freelancer, and that's pretty easy. You know, you just call up the government, you say, hey, I want to register for self-assessment, pay invoices, charge people for invoices, and it's nice and simple. Whatever you just do your taxes. When you set up a company, you've obviously got to register the company on Company's House. It's a proper thing. Then you get all the letters saying, hey, you're now a director. You're like, whoa, this is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly it becomes very official, and you're not just an employee, or I am employed by my company, but I'm the CEO, which is like, whoa, that's incredible. But yeah, the process is, it's very, there's lots of government hoops to jump through. You've got to make sure you've got all these things set in place, all these policies and insurances and all this, and it's yeah, I don't know how to answer that, because it's not exactly the most fun thing to do. When you're a creative person, we just want to get out and serve people. Yeah, it's all very, very standard stuff, very boring.
Yeah, I can imagine. And when you were doing it, did you face any challenges with setting it up or with finding people or just anything like that?
Yeah, I guess the biggest challenge is not knowing where to turn for help. And that's kind of huge, because you don't know what you don't know. And I've heard that saying so many times, but I always feel like I want to elaborate on it. Like, if I don't know something, then I don't know that I don't know that thing, you know? So,
Yeah.
like, it's easy enough to say I don't know quantum physics, because, I can just ignore that. I don't need to know quantum physics. It's in a separate container. But um, you don't know where to look for help, but also you don't know how to look for help and who to ask. And
Mm.
like, maybe you go to other business owners, but would they have time for you? Would they reach out and be like, "Yeah, I'll help this person get set up"? Like, probably not. I would, to be fair, but like a lot of business owners are just so well, to be fair, I'm in this boat now. Every day, every week is super busy, but um, that knowing where to get that help from is vital at an early stage. So, if anyone is listening and wants to set up their own business, I would say, uh, do try and reach out to business owners. You might be surprised that some of them go, actually, yeah, I will help.
Mm.
Um, don't be afraid to think actually they won't, because you don't know if you don't ask. So, always good. My employee, actually, Tash, web
Yeah.
designer, she reached out to me on LinkedIn, and she got her job with me because she said, hey, Jack, I'm finishing uni soon and I need someone to review my portfolio.
Mm.
And she reached out to about a dozen graphic designers, and I was in the local area, and she thought, well, I'll just try my luck. I need some help. If I have a great portfolio, I can apply it for jobs and things. And I saw her portfolio and thought, yeah, okay, it's really good. We got on a call. I gave her some feedback, and she took notes and made some upgrades. And then about a month later, I said, "So, are you registered as self-employed?" She was like, "Yeah. Do you want to do some work for me on a trial basis?" Sure. She was really good, as I knew she would be. And then a little while later, I said, "Got a job." So just her asking for help to get a job led to her getting the job from me. You
I
know.
love that. And then I saw that you gave a promotion at your Christmas party.
She joined us in August last year, and within 4 months, she'd gone from junior to designer, because she fully deserved it. She's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Tash.
100%.